please leave your like and subscribe to the channel. It would be a great help. Anyways, let's start with the list. Coming in at number 10, we have Demon King Daimo. Dreaming of changing the world for good, Hakuto Sai transfers to Constant Magic Academy, where he befriends a virtuous ninja clan member, Junko Hattori. On the way to the academy, they vow to make the world a better place together. However, the situation suddenly takes a turn for the worse upon his arrival. It is prophesied that he will become the Demon King. As word of his destiny spreads, the school begins to fear him, and Junko's trust in him starts to falter. While Hakuto is determined to not let his predicted future control his fate, it seems as though everything he says and does only serves to reinforce the fact that he is destined to become the Demon King. Moreover, he is surrounded by a harem of beautiful girls, who each have their own plan for him, ranging from bringing him to justice to simply showering him with love. With his newly awakened powers, Hakuto must cope with this constantly growing list of misfortune and fight to prove that his fate is not set in stone. Coming in at number 9, we have Demon Lord Retry. Akira Ono is an ordinary working adult who manages the MMORPG Infinity Game. 15 years after creating the game, Ono decides to shut the servers down once and for all. However, as the clock strikes midnight, he somehow finds himself in the body of middle-aged Hakuto Kanai, Infinity Game's Demon Lord. Soon after his mysterious transportation, he witnesses the demon Griel chasing after a little girl named Aku. Although he effortlessly dispatches the creature, Hakuto is still concerned. After all, he does not remember creating the girl or the demon. Doubting whether he is truly in the world of his creation, Hakuto decides to investigate, bringing Aku along as his guide and companion. Hakuto sets out on a journey to find out exactly who or what summoned him to this fantasy world, all while leaving chaos and destruction in his wake. Coming in at number 8, we have Devils and Realist. The story revolves around William, an aristocrat family's progeny with a rare intellect. One day, his uncle lost his possessions after his family business failed. Fearing that his family's name has been tarnished, William returns home and searches with his family's butler for anything that can be converted into cash. The search of the premises yields an underground room left by an ancestor. In the room is a magical seal, and William unintentionally summons a devil. The summoned devil tells William that William is a designator who can choose the acting ruler of the demon world. Coming in at number 7, we have King from Now On. Kyokara Mao revolves around Yuri Shibuya, your average Japanese teenager. One day, Yuri sees a classmate being harassed by bullies. Thanks to his intervention, his friend was able to escape. But unfortunately, Yuri becomes the new target of the bullies in the process and gets his head shoved into a toilet. But instead of water, the toilet contains a swirling portal that sucks him into another world, largely resembling medieval Europe. There, he is told that he will become the next Demon King, due to his black hair and black eyes, traits only possessed by the demon's royal lineage. Yuri's arrival is met with some skepticism by some of the demons, who view him as unworthy to be king. However, after Yuri wins a duel by utilizing his magical powers, the demons slowly begin to acknowledge him as their monarch. Yuri must now learn what it takes to be a true Demon King, as he realizes to keep the peace between demons and humans in this strange new realm. Coming in at number 6, we have Maoyusha. 15 years have passed since the war between humans and demons began. Dissatisfied with their slow advance into the demon realm, the hero abandons his companions to quickly forge ahead towards the Demon Queen's castle. Upon his arrival at the royal abode, the hero makes a startling discovery. Not only is the Demon Queen a woman of unparalleled beauty, but she also seeks the hero's help. Confused by this unexpected turn of events, the hero refuses to ally himself with an enemy, claiming that the war that the demons have waged is tearing the southern nations apart. However, the Demon Queen rebuts, arguing that the war has not only united humanity, but also brought them wealth and prosperity, providing evidence to support her claims. Furthermore, she explains that if the war were to end, the supplies sent by the central nations in aid of the southern nations would cease, leaving hundreds of thousands to starve. Fortunately, she offers the hero a way to end the war, while bringing hope to not only the southern nations, but also the rest of the world. Though, she will need some assistance to make this a reality. Finally convinced, the hero agrees to join his now former enemy in her quest. Vowing to stay together through sickness and in health, they set off for the human world. Coming in at number 5, we have Nura, Rise of the Yokai Clan. Rikuo Nura doesn't want anything to do with evil yokai and just wants a normal life. Too bad he's a quarter yokai, and Nuri Hion, his grandfather, is insistent that he takes over as the head of the Nura clan. He's able to keep his supernatural secret life hidden from his classmates, as he can only transform into a yokai at night, for 6 hours at a time. Unfortunately for him, various yokai factions are out to target both his yokai and human friends. And like it or not, he needs to embrace his yokai side. Life is not easy when you're Narayon's grandson. Coming in at number 4, we have How to Summon a Demon Lord. When it comes to the fantasy MMORPG Cross Reverie, none can match the power of the Demon King Diablo. Possessing the game's rarest artifact and an unrivaled player level, he overpowers all foolish enough to confront him. But despite his fearsome reputation, Diablo's true identity is Takuma Sakamoto, a shut-in gamer devoid of any social skills. Defeating hopeless challengers day by day, Takuma cares about nothing else but his virtual life. That is, until the summoning spell suddenly transports him to another world where he has Diablo's appearance. In this new world, resembling his favorite game, Takuma is greeted by the 2 girls who summoned him, Rem Galoo, a petite Pantherian adventurer, and Shara L. Greenwood, a busty elf summoner. They perform an enslavement ritual in an attempt to subjugate him, but the spell somehow backfires and causes them to become his slaves instead. With the situation now becoming more awkward than ever, Takuma decides to accompany the girls in finding a way to unbind their contract, while learning to adapt to his new existence as the menacing Demon King. Coming in at spot number 3, we have Twin Star Exorcist. Magano, a parallel realm filled with monsters known as Kagare, is a place where exorcists deal with the impurities. Benio Adashino is a prodigy exorcist who is recognized for her strength and is summoned to Tokyo by an exorcist union. On her way, she plummets into the arms of Roku Amato, a young exorcist with a troubled past. But the impurities of Magano don't rest. When these 2 exorcists witness a couple of children stolen by a Kagare, Benio rushes to save them, dragging Rokuro along with her, into Magano. While on the verge of being defeated, Benio is suddenly saved by Rokuro, who reveals himself as a capable rival. Sosei no Onmyoji tells the story of 2 talented exorcists who are destined to become the Twin Star Exorcists, and the prophesized parents of the Miko, the reincarnation of Abe no Semi, who will cleanse the world of all impurities. Coming in at number 2, we have Trinity 7. One day, the bright red sun stopped shining, causing the breakdown phenomenon. This caused the destruction of Arata Kasuga's town, and the disappearance of the people inhabiting it. All, however, is not lost. By utilizing the magical grimoire given to him by his childhood friend and cousin, Hijiri Kasuga, Arata's world gets artificially reconstructed. In order to investigate the phenomenon, Lilith Asami appears before Arata, whose official world suddenly disintegrates. He's given 2 choices, either hand over the book or die. However, Arata chooses the third option, enrolling in the top-secret magic school, Royal Biblia Academy, where 6 other magical users await him. Together with Lilith, these 6 form the Trinity 7, the elite of the school who each bolster their own power and skill. With his ambition to save Hijiri and the help of his newfound classmates, Arata stops at nothing to prevent the destruction of his beloved hometown and bring back his best friend. Coming in at number 1, we have The Devil is a Part-Timer. Striking fear into the heart of mortals, the Demon Lord Satan begins to conquer the land of Anti-Isla with his vast demon armies. However, while embarking on a brutal quest to take over the continent, his efforts are foiled by the hero Amelia, forcing Satan to make his swift retreat through a dimensional portal, only to land in the human world. Along with his loyal general, Alcio, the demon finds himself stranded in modern-day Tokyo, and vows to return to complete his subjugation of Anti-Isla. That is, if they can find a way back. Powerless in a world without magic, Satan assumes the guise of a human named Sadao Mao, and begins working at McDonald's, a local fast food restaurant, to make ends meet. He soon realizes that his goal of conquering Anti-Isla is just not enough as he grows determined to climb the corporate ladder and become the ruler of Earth! One satisfied customer at a time, that is. By doing it one satisfied customer at a time. Whether it's part-time work, household chores, or simply trying to pay the rent on time, The Devil is a Part-Timer presents a hilarious view on the most mundane aspects of everyday life, all through the eyes of a hapless demon lord. Well, that's all for today's this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any suggestions, please leave a comment down below. I'll stay here, and a big hug from me to you. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!